Okay, we're going to do a word problem example. This one's actually pretty straightforward. We have a coin being tossed off a building, and we're even given its path according to the equation. So let's go up to my equation. If you have anything in there, go ahead and clear it off and type the equation in. Negative 16x squared. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Most of the time, if we have a problem, or the majority of the problems is not putting that negative in. Plus 96x, and we put x's, not t's, plus 112. So I'm going to put that in. I'm going to look straight at the table. We're not going to graph, we're not going to get too detailed on these. So let's just look at the table, finding values we're looking for this way. It says, what is the greatest height of the coin? Greatest height is my y, time is my x. Real values, let's look at 0 on. Alright, highest value here is going to be 256. Highest value, I don't see any points higher than it. I notice my vertex, because there's 240, there's 240. 192, 192. Everything around it is symmetrical points, so that has to be my vertex, that has to be my highest point. So my highest point is going to be 256. How long did it take to get there? After 3 seconds. Okay, how long did it take to hit the water? Water is where it hits 0. Water is on the, well, what we typically call the ground. So it takes 7 seconds for it to hit the ground or hit the water. It takes us 7 seconds for us to hit the water, which is at 0. Now we're going to go ahead and look at an example where we need our inequalities. So we have an area problem, and when we do area, I like to kind of set out our little equation. Example of our area is our width times our length is equal to my area. My width times my length is equal to my area, or width times the base, base times height, side times side, whatever it is, that is your area. So these don't work. So this side is going to be 30 according to this, and this side is going to be 50. Well, my side, I'm extending a side here, and what I notice is that I have an x over here, and I'm extending it, and the way this is drawn is we're extending it in 2 directions. So my width is actually going to be, 50 plus 2x. I have to include this x and this x over here. So 50 plus 2x, and then on the other side, I'm going to multiply it by my length. My length is this way, 30, and I have 2x's, we're increasing it by here. And that is going to be my area, and my area cannot exceed 3,000 square feet. What inequality sign to write? Cannot exceed, that means it has to be less than or equal to 3,000. We then have to multiply this to get this is factored form. This is factored form. To get our quadratic and standard form, we're going to multiply these. So we have 2x and 50, and 2x and 30. So we have 4x, we have 100x, we have 60x, and 1500 there. Oh, this is squared. So we have 4x squared plus 160x plus 1500 is less than 3,000. So there's the inequality I would need to use. Let's go ahead and plug that in our calculator and see if we can figure out how big we can make this yard. And then go ahead and change this for delete, 16, go ahead and insert a 0, 150,500, and I'm going to be comparing it to 3,000. Go ahead and graph the table, see if we can make it hit 3,000. Alright, it looks like well, the closest we come to 3,000, I'm not going to be too particular on the exact number here, closest we come is about 8. So it takes about 8 and we're a little over, so we can do probably a little bit less than 8 on each side, so we can increase it by 8 feet on each side.